Good morning, children. Very, very good morning. Okay, so last period, what we have learnt about Karnataka? Yes, what we have learnt? Karnataka, it is one of the state. It is having 30 districts. Yes. Okay. So, in India, it is 29 states and Karnataka is also one of our state, isn't it? So what we are speaking here language? Kannada. So here Karnataka we are having 30 districts. So these districts, because of the administration purpose, they were divided, isn't it? How they were divided? They were divided into 4 divisions. So, what are the 4 divisions? Kalaburgi division, Belagavi division, Bengaluru and Mysuru division. So, what we are discussed in the last session? Okay, Bengaluru division, isn't it, children? So, Bengaluru division, how many districts it is having? There are 9 districts. Yes, what are the 9 districts, children? Yes, Bengaluru urban, Bengaluru rural, then Ramanagara and Chikkaballapura, Kolar, Tumakuru, Davangere and Chitradurga, and last one is Shivamogga, isn't it? So again what we have learnt? Yes. So in Karnataka, what we are having in rich, especially in the Bengaluru division, we are rich in minerals, rich in forest, water, river, waterfalls, isn't it? Then wild animals and bird sanctuary and the wildlife sanctuaries we are having, isn't it? And we are all depending upon our agriculture. Agriculture is the main occupation of the Bengaluru division, isn't it, children? So this much we have learnt, agriculture and the industries. And who was the father of, who was the founder of the agriculture or the industries? Sir M. Vishweshwaraya, isn't it? He belongs to Bengaluru or the Kolar, isn't it? Kolar district means Bengaluru division, isn't it, children? So now today we are going to discuss about the arts and the literature contribution. Artists, who are the artists, who are the poets, who are the which are the theatre we are having in Bengaluru division, and who are the freedom fighters we are having, and education center. So today we are going to discuss about this Bengaluru division. Okay, children. First we will take out education. Yes, what type of the education we are all having? Yes, we are all having medical colleges, agricultural universities and BGS universities, Siddhaganga Math, they are also providing the education for us, isn't it, children? So especially Tumakuru district, they are giving the hostel facilities also, as well as the education also. In this Shivaganga Math, who was the Swamiji? Yes, here Shri Shivakumara Swamiji, he was given the education for the children, especially blind children also, he was giving the free education in his mutt. And apart from that, Adi Chunchanagiri, BGS college, BGS schools, BGS engineering college, medical college. So lots of colleges we are all having in the Bengaluru division, especially Bengaluru, Tumakuru, we are having, and Shivamogga Kuempu University. So these 3 places we are having n number of the medical colleges and the engineering colleges, children. Not only that, RV college we are having, Kitturani Channamma college we are having, isn't it, children? Then Mysore universities we are having. Mysore University actually it was a oldest university during the time of Krishnaraja Vodayar IV. He was established. Okay, so these much universities we are all having. Apart from that, which are the culture or the heritage it is there? Yes, first of all, during the time of Hyder Ali. Yes, because Hyder Ali and Tipu Sultan also they were ruled here, isn't it, children? So Hyder Ali Similarly, he was built the Lal Bagh. Apart from that, Kabban Park is there. Okay, Lal Bagh and the Kabban Park is there. Then Vidhan Saudha we are all having, isn't it, children? So, these are all, it will tell us about the culture or the values of our ancestors, or the during the kingdom time, or else those who are the freedom fighters, about it will tells us. Okay. Then artists, who are the artists, especially literature, first we will say Kannada literature, those who made rich. For example, Kuempu, have you heard the name? Yes. 3 Jnanapita awards they got in Bengaluru division, children. One is Shivamogga, Kuppalli, it was the birthplace of Kuempu, children. So here, Kuempu, he was born in Tirthalli. Tirthalli, it was a village of the Kuempu. Okay, children. And Kuempu, on his name, they were established in the Kuempu University in Shivamogga. Apart from that, Kuempu, he got the award for his Ramayana Darshanam. Then, Nadagite he was written, Jai Bharata Jananiya Tanujate Nadagite he was written, isn't it, children? So, Kuempu, one of the first, he got the Jnanapita award. And secondly, Masti Venkatesha Iyengar and the U.R. Anantamurthy, these two people also, they got the Jnanapita awards. Apart from that, so many other literature people, means Dasa Parampara or Dasa Sahitya, means Dasa literature, Purandara Dasa and the Sripada Rayaru, they have given a greatest contribution. Not only Dasa, Vachanas also. Allama Prabhu and Akka Mahadevi in Shivamogga district, Balligave, she was born. So, Akka Mahadevi and the Allama Prabhu, they were given the Vachana literature. So, Vachana literature, Dasa literature, as well as the Kannada literature, they made the rich for Kannada literature. From the 12th century to now, modern century also, now 21st century also, we are all having the Kannada literature, isn't it, children? For example, D.B. Gundappa, S.L. Bhairappa, and so lots of people, they were given the, what do you call that, greatest contribution for the arts and the literature. And during this time, there was a theatre. What is that? Theatre means what you call it, natakas. So these theatre, we can see, first theatre, it is called Gubbi Veeranna Company. What is that? One is Gubbi Veeranna Company and another one is Subbaiah Naidu Company. So they were, every night they were given the shows. In this Gubbi Veeranna Company, there was a Gubbi Veeranna. He was, his name only they have given that company. Okay, it's a drama company. So this Gubbi Veeranna got the title Nataka Ratna and Nataka Sarvabhauma. So another thing is Subbaiah Naidu. Yes, Subbaiah Naidu, he was the hero, first hero of first Kannada film Sati Sulochana. He was the first hero. Who was that? Subbaiah Naidu. So first movie in Kannada, what is that? Sati Sulochana. So they have given a greatest contribution for us in the drama theatre or the theatre. Okay, children. Apart from that, in comedy theatre, what we can see, okay, H. Hirannaya and his son Master Hirannaya, they have given the greatest contribution of comedy. Comedy, you know, yes, jokes and all. Okay. So, and about the modern politics also, he made the what do you call that, comedy junction or comedy theatre they have established. Then Maya Rao, she was a dancer, famous dancer. She got a title Natya Saraswati. So she also given a greatest contribution of the dance. Then folklore. What type of the folklore we can see in folklore means what is that? Yes, Janapada, isn't it? In Ramanagara, have you heard the Ramanagara? Okay, so in that Ramanagara, there is a Janapada Loka. If you didn't see, Once you go and see that, children, watch that Janapada Loka. Okay, it is like a museum about the folklore. Means folklore artist, one of the folklore artists, Dr. H.L. Nagegowda, he was established this Janapada Loka, where it is Ramanagara, yes, district. Okay, so you can see. Apart from that, Amrish, Vishnuvardhan, Dr. Rajkumar, Shankar Nag. So these are all the famous artists. They have given the greatest contributions. They made lots of films or the movies, and through the movies they have given. They were shown our culture and the values. It may be kingdom or it may be any character, epics character they have shown us, isn't it? What they have shown? They were shown our culture and the values about the kingdom or the king or the warfare, whatever it may be. So they were made, they were given the guidance through their acting, children. So this contribution is immensely for the Kannada. Okay, so or Karnataka. Apart from that, so many festivals they were celebrating in Bengaluru, especially Karaga Mahotsava. That was the greatest festival of this division. Then Mudalapadyas Yakshagana, Somana Kunita, Dollu Kunita, Kamsade Kunita. So these are all the folklore artists, separate artists are there. They are doing the Karaga festival, Karaga Mahotsava or Modalapadyas Yakshagana. These are all famous. They have given the greatest contribution of this field. Okay, children. Next, I already said about the art and literature, isn't it? Apart from that, what we can see? Health. Okay, what type of the health conditions we are all having in this division? Especially Shivamogga district, they are having Bengaluru, Shivamogga, we are all having chicken pox and the polio. But now it is not there. Why? Because there is a vaccination, so that now it was completely removed. But in Shivamogga district we can see nowadays also, isn't it, children, monkey diseases. So because of protecting the small children and the pregnant women, they were opened the primary health center in the taluk places of not only Shivamogga, all these Bengaluru division or all over the Karnataka, where there is a village, they have established the primary health center. Apart from that, mobile health facilities they have given. Then in the rural area, primary sub health centers are opened. So if we are all getting, those who are the village people, suddenly something will happen in our or diseases or illness, so we can go to the nearest hospital. So that facilities government has made for us, children. Then another thing is for the education. Already we have discussed about this, isn't it? What education, especially Sir C.V. Raman and Sir M. Vishweswaraya and C.N.R. Rao, Professor C.N.R. Rao. These three members, they got the Bharat Ratna award because of their intelligent and they worked for us. Yes or not? Yes, Sir M. Vishweswaraya, he constructed the KRS dam during the Krishnaraja Vodayar 4th, isn't it? Because during that time he was the Diwan of or financial advisor of the Krishnadevaraya. Then, or Krishnaraja Vodayar, sorry, not Krishnadevaraya, Krishnaraja Vodayar 4th, okay. Then another thing is Sir C.V. Raman. All over the world, now they are appreciating the Sir C.V. Raman. Why? Because he has given the greatest contribution for the science. Yes or not? He was a physicist. Raman effect he was made, isn't it? Then Professor C.N.R. Rao also. So these three members, they got the Bharat Ratna award. Means their contribution for the science, they have achieved this. Okay. So for the education also, Vishweswaraya Engineering College, Sir C.V. Raman Research Center we are having in Bengaluru division, isn't it? So these are all the contributions our artists and the poets as well as the theatre or dancers or the folk artists or the educationalists or scientists we are all having, so that they made our Karnataka very rich and they made the culture and the values rich. They have given an immensely contribution for us. Not only for us, it is for our future generation also, isn't it, children? Apart from that, freedom fighters. Do you know about the name of freedom fighters in Karnataka? Yes. First of all, during the time of Mysore Wadayars, after the last Jayachamrajendra Wadayar, Karnataka integration movement was conducted. So during that time, K.C. Reddy, he was the first chief minister of Mysore state. Then, during the time of Kengal Hanumantaya and S. Nijalingappa, because these two members, they were participated the Karnataka integration movement, because of they made Karnataka a separate state. So, because during that time one side Marathas, one side Wadayars, means kingdom rule, one side Tipu Sultans, one side Shivaji, he was attacked, so sultanates. Because of this lots of disturbances, they wanted to remove that and make Karnataka independent. For that reason, they have conducted integration movement, children. So during this time, Kengal Hanumantaya became a chief minister. During his time, he made he established the Vidhana Saudha. He built a Vidhana Saudha at Bengaluru. Okay, children. So now we will see one by one district why it is famous. For example, first one, Bengaluru division is having 9 districts. We are all learnt, isn't it? Now we will say about Bengaluru urban. What it is there in the urban means what? City, isn't it? So what we can say in the Bengaluru urban. First of all, here we can see the Kantirava Stadium, and apart from that, Tippu Palace we can see, isn't it, children? And there was a British rule before that, and Kempegowda's rule was there, isn't it? So during the British time, they made the summer palace at Nandi Hills. So it will comes under the Bengaluru rural area. Then in the Bengaluru urban area, what we can see? Gavigangadhareshwara temple during the time of Gangas. So that time only they were built. Apart from that, in Alsu, we can see the Somanatha temple. Then Gavigangadhareshwara temple. During the Wadayar's time, we can see, Kempegowda's time. Nada Prabhu Kempegowda's time. Because during that time he was ruled Yelahanka. So he was built 4 tanks, as well as the Dodda Basava temple at Basavanagudi. Have you heard that? Dodda Basava. Have you seen that? Yes, it is the largest or the biggest Basava statue we can see in this Basava temple, children. Apart from that, so many parks like Kabban Parks, Lal Bagh, these are all we can see that. Then there is a lots of industry is there. Brahat Bengaluru Brahat, what do you call that? Brahat Bengaluru Mahanagara Palike, BBMP. They are working for all over the electricity or water facilities, everything. They will take care of that. Then MNC companies and ITBT companies, information technology, Infosys, biotechnology, these are all the companies. They are giving the n number of employment for the Karnataka people. Not only Karnataka, all over other states people also, they are migrating here, they were stayed here, and they are also getting the employment through the ITBT companies, Infosys company, and the MNCs, children. MNC means it is a multinational company. It is signed with the multinational company. Okay, with that multinational company, it is working in Bengaluru. So lots of companies are there in the Bengaluru. Not only that, soap factories, sandal factories are there. Then biscuit making, manufacturing, and car manufacturing. So lots of small scale and the large scale industries, it is in the Bengaluru. Apart from that, Bengaluru is having HAL. Have you heard that name? Hindustan Aeronautics Limited. So HAL, so many aeroplanes are, means it is a airport. What is that? It's a airport. But now it is having only for the training for the pilot children. Why? Because now it has shifted to Devanahalli. So Devanahalli airport, we can see it is an international port. What is that? International airport that we can see in the Devanahalli. Apart from that, HAL after, one more we are having BHEL. What is the meaning of BHEL? What is the full form of this? Bharat Heavy Electrical Limited. What is that? Bharat Heavy Electrical Limited, BHEL. These factors also we can see in this Bengaluru division. And apart from that, ISKCON temple is there, Anjaneya temple is there. So lots of KR market is there. Krishna Rajendra Wadiyar time he was built KR market. So it is famous for KR market. What is that? Krishna Rajendra market. Okay, and continuous stadium is there, Tipu Palace is there. So lots of historical monuments or historical buildings are there. Then garments, so many women, because some poor family people, they don't have enough money. For that reason, even uneducated women also, they are going to garments because they know the stitching, isn't it, children? So that they can go daily, they'll go and they'll stitch in garments. So they are making the garments, means they are manufacturing the cloths here. So like that garments factories, it is giving the it is giving the jobs or the employment for the rural or city women. Lots of women, they are working here. Then after the Bengaluru urban, another one thing what we have, yes, near the Bannerghatta, we are having the national park. Here in this national park, if you are going, you can have the what do you call that? You can watch the snake parks here, and you can go to the safari. Means you can see in this safari, you can see the animals are moving freely here. So they'll take care of their own vehicles. There will be a forest officers. They are taking you in their own vehicles, children. So that safari you can you can go in this Bannerghatta National Park. Apart from that, we'll go for Bengaluru rural, near the Nelamangala district, because Bengaluru rural is having 4 taluk. In that 4 taluk, one of the taluk is called Nelamangala. So here Nelamangala, we can see the Shivagange Betta or Shivagange Hills. So there we can see the Shiva's temple. It is the ancient or the oldest temple. And another thing is Devanahalli International Airport we can see. So in this Bengaluru rural. Next, third one is Ramanagara district. Ramanagara district, it is established. It was established 23rd August 2007. So it is having 4 taluks. Ramanagara, it is famous for vulture sanctuaries, isn't it, children? I already discussed this. Vulture, they were protecting here in the Ramdevara Betta at Ramanagara. Apart from that, it is producing silk because they are having n number of acres of the land and they are growing mulberries. So that silk factories they are having. Apart from that, in Ramanagara, famous for its toys. Yes, what is that? Rama, Sita, like that idols or Krishna idols. So like that toys it is having. Apart from that, Chikkaballapura district. Again, Chikkaballapura district also, it is separated during the time of 2007. November 10th, it is established, one more city. Then this Chikkaballapura also having 6 taluks. Here we can see, means famous, it is Kaivara Tataya temple. Then in these 6 taluk, one of the important taluk, famous taluk called Gauri Bidanuru. In this Gauri Bidanuru, during the 1938, all the freedom fighters, they were they wanted to hoisting the flag here, means they made the satyagraha, flag satyagraha they have conducted in the Gauri Bidanuru temple. Apart from that, Nandi Durga, famous places of this Chikkaballapur district. Next one is Kolar. Already Kolar about you know why, because it is a famous for its gold mines, isn't it? But nowadays gold mines of Kolar banned, or Karnataka government restricted. Why? Because it is closed. Not only restricted, it is closed. Why it is closed? Because they wanted to protecting the biodiversity here, children. So n number of mines already they were digged, so still again they are digging here, or if they are giving the permission to dig here, then what will happen? The surrounding places, it will be getting the natural calamities. It may be earthquake or whatever. So because of this reason, earthquake or whatever the calamities will happen, so that government nowadays it is closed. And another thing is in the Kolar district, Hyder Ali Dargah, we can see that. What is that? Hyder Ali Dargah. Then Antaragange, it is one of the historical religious place, children. Antaragange Betta, it is also Betta like that. And there is a Shiva temple and there is a Kalyani. So in between there is a water is coming from the Basava's mouth, children, so that it is famous in Antaragange. Okay, apart from that, Hyder Ali Dargah, means during the time of Hyder Ali Tipu Sultan, Hyder Ali, he made a mosque or the Dargah here. Next, another thing is in the Kolar. What we can see in the Kolar district? Kotilinga. Yes, have you heard the name of Kotilinga? Means, what is that? Crores of Shivalingas we can see here, children. That is also famous nowadays. Apart from that, one more, sixth district called Tumakuru district. Tumakuru district, it is 1832 only it has formed, children. And here Siddhaganga Mutt is famous. In this Shivakumara Swamiji, have you heard the name of Shivakumara Swamiji? So he was given the education for the blind children or the poor children, okay, or any orphans. So he has given the hostel facilities as well as the education facilities in this Mutt, children. So nowadays it is having the Tumakuru, Shivaganga Engineering College, Medical College, or so many schools they are having in this division. Not only Tumakuru, it is having in Bengaluru district also. Okay, so next one is Chitradurga. Chitradurga, already you know about the Vanake Obava. Have you heard the Vanake Obava name? Yes. What is that? There is a story, isn't it? So during the time of Madakari Nayaka, he was ruled here. Yes. So that time it was having the 7-ringed fort. It is famous for 7-ringed fort. But what happened? Hyder Ali armies, they were attacked. So during that time, Vanake Obava, she was trying to bring the water. That time she was seen the Hyder Ali's army was entering the fort, isn't it? So that time she couldn't tell her husband because her husband was eating his dinner. For that time, she made a plan. She has taken its wooden, what do you call that, vanake. Then she was trying to killing where there is a hole of that Chitradurga fort. So they were entering through that entrances or the hole. So she was killed one by one. So greatest contribution she has given, isn't it? Means she was also having the patriotic mind. So for that reason, she was killed the Hyder Ali's army. So what you call that in Kannada? Veera Vanite Vanake Obhava, isn't it? So nowadays also, if we will go to the that fort, Chitradurga fort, we can see the Vanake Obhava's kindi, or means that entrance we can see. Okay, then in this Chitradurga was ruled by Madakari Nayaka. Apart from that, some other Durga, Kavade Durga, Nandi Durga, like that, some other hills also we can watch in this Chitradurga. Apart from that, iron ore we are getting in this region, Chitradurga region. What we can getting? Iron ore. Then eighth one, Davangere district. Davangere district, there is a Shanti Sagar lake. It was the largest lake. That lake is giving the irrigational facilities for those who are living in the surrounding of Davangere district, children. Davangere district, it was formed 1997, during the 1997, okay, and it is having a 6 taluks, and Davangere, it is famous for its Manchester, because it is got the name Manchester of Karnataka. And apart from that, it is having a textile, Channabasappa and Sons, yes or no? Davanagere Channabasappa Sons is a famous textile center we can see in this. Apart from that, there is a engineering colleges we are having in this division, children. Next one is Shivamogga. Yes, Shivamogga, about we know, yes or not? Joke Falls, Linganamukhi Dam we can see, Joke Falls. Especially now in this rainy season, if we'll go to the Joe Falls, we can see the Raja Rani Rara rocket, isn't it? There's a 4 falls in this Shivamogga, Joke Falls, isn't it? Then what else? Okay, Akka Mahadevi, during the 12th century, she was born in the Shivamogga district only, where it is Balligave, and she was also given the literature, Vachana literature, she made a rich. Apart from that, Kuvempu University we are having in Shivamogga, and one more thing is this, Kuvempu, he got a first Jnanapita award, isn't it? And then in this we are having Kuvempu University we are having, then Kuvempu's house we can see what he was written the literature, children. That awards, literature, everything we can see. Kuvempu Mane anta karitare. So that Kuvempu house we can see. Apart from that, in this Sharavati river is flowing through this region. So Sharavati, they were producing the hydroelectricity, children. What is that? It is providing the power all surrounding, even includes Sirsi also, I think. So this Sharavati hydroelectricity power they are producing, they are generating, okay. Apart from that, you are Anantamurthy also, he was one of the, he was also one of the person got the awards. And lots of poets, Purandara Dasa, these are all the people, they were stayed in this region, children. So, Shivamogga district again, it is having the 6 taluks, and all over the Asia, Jog Falls is the highest waterfalls all over the Asia, not only India or not only Karnataka, all over Asian continent only, it is the highest waterfalls in this division we are having, okay. So, these 9 districts about we have learnt, isn't it? Children, now you have to go through the lesson first. Read lesson from the beginning and up to Bengaluru division, where it will be ended, until you have to read. And in between there is a question and answers. That questions, while you are writing in your fair, continue number you have to put. Almost 28 questions are there in this Bengaluru division part. So continue, you put a number continuously, then you can write. Okay, don't write any topic name, just you write our Karnataka, then write the heading Bengaluru division, then just write answer the following. Okay, so whichever you are not understanding, you can ask me. Okay, thank you.